Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the time period of September 9th to the 30th, 2018. I am using Legacy Tarot cards, okay? So I hope you guys have been doing well. You guys actually got the most views. You guys got the most views the last set of readings that I did and the most likes. So congratulations to that. I wanted to do something special. I usually try to do something special for the sign, but nobody really says anything. So I was like, okay. So if I would have a special reading offer for you since you guys got the most views what was that? The last time period that I did. If you're interested in the special offer, then please email me at ifadivination777@gmail.com. Okay? All right, let's see what's coming through here. Sagittarius. So from the beginning, as I was hearing, I'm trying to get this right. So maybe someone is trying, it could be right, like RIGHT or right. Maybe someone is trying to help you write something, WRITE. So you could be in school, you're taking classes and maybe there's a need to learn how to write better, or maybe I guess talking about your son. Maybe your son is trying. Maybe you have a Taurus child, or you have a classmate or a friend. Maybe someone is trying to show you how to get something right in period, or how to write something period, with that kind of vibe. You do have the sign of Taurus underneath. All right. You do have this energy here. It doesn't have to be like it could be a younger person to you, or a housemate, or a really good friend, someone who, but this something is intriguing. So it doesn't have to be a Taurus. This typically is a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus guy. Something is intriguing about them. But it has something to do with something that's going on with, I get something about an ability. There's an ability that somebody has. So it could be a Taurus, but I also get a Capricorn with this. You could be dealing with a Capricorn energy. Something is intriguing about either a Taurus or a Capricorn. Both. It could be both of them. Maybe it's their writing. Maybe it's the way they both write, or it has something to do with someone's abilities. Period. So it could be spiritual abilities if it's a Capricorn, or if it's a Taurus, maybe it has something to do with writing, or both energies. It's their writing, but it has or something about the way somebody talks. So maybe it's something is intriguing. Somebody could be telling you something really interesting. This element could be telling you something that's really interesting in nature, but I also get tragic. So maybe this element could be sharing something with you that is tragic, because I was not home. Maybe something happened, like maybe something happened when you weren't home. Something could happen when you weren't home, and it's like, I guess something about bleeding, or like with blood. Something's going on with blood and bleeding. It could be like a nosebleed. It could be a cut, something crazy like that. That this element is communicating. But I guess something about throwing or threw. Very interesting. Someone could have thrown something, and maybe something could have, I don't know, strange. Someone could have thrown something, and maybe they threw, I don't know, maybe somebody threw something and hit someone, and maybe someone started bleeding that way. But I guess I'm a brother, it could have been a fight in between. It could be like a fight in between. So for example, maybe you are, maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you're like a parent, and maybe this energy could be your child, or your, maybe it's something that happened in a workplace. Maybe something happened, like if this energy could be your friends, and they're sharing with you how a fight broke out in between siblings. And maybe that's why somebody's bleeding with this kind of energy. So this element could be expressing to you, okay, I threw something and he or she started bleeding, or they threw something at me and I started bleeding, whatever it is. Something is prankster like about that also. So maybe it wasn't done intentionally. Like we could have been, you could be saying to this element, I was playing, or, I was trying, I was playing around and whatever. And then I don't know. And then they started bleeding somehow with this kind of feeling. So this could be something playful, like on the field, on a basketball or football field, or, if it's in a workplace. I don't see, if it's in a workplace, then maybe like coworkers, maybe a coworker, I get some of the nose, maybe I get some of being punched in the nose. So maybe this element, I don't know, maybe they could have got punched in the nose, or they were on scene of someone getting punched in the nose and they nose started bleeding. So it could be in the workplace, could be with kids, it could be with siblings. Maybe you are a dad and these are energies, or maybe these are your brothers that are sharing these things with you and about things going down in a home environment, something that happened with somebody's nose bleeding, or maybe some type of playful thing. If it's not that, the I wasn't home energy could also be, I wanted to go back to the intriguing, something, maybe somebody saw something, or maybe someone heard or saw something inside of the house, and maybe they want to share it with you. But it has something to do with hearing something. So it has something to do with somebody listening to something, hearing something. It could be something that they heard on the news. It could be something that they read in the newspaper. But they were at home or in the workplace when you weren't there. And so they're trying to tell you, I wasn't home. I wasn't home. I didn't see what happened. I didn't hear what happened. But whatever it is, it's either tragic or tragically intriguing, or it's intriguing, period, or something strange about it with this kind of energy. Okay. Oh, let's see. 5 of Swords energy for your starting point. But I don't want him or her here anymore. So maybe you're talking, I get an Aries, maybe you're calling an Aries energy, and maybe it's an Aries that you don't want somewhere anymore. Maybe something's going on with living alone or wanting to live alone with this kind of energy also. So you could be, I don't know, maybe you're sharing that with a Taurus or a Capricorn, or maybe an Aries element is I get thrown out. Aries threw you out. So maybe it could be in a workplace. Maybe it could be an implication of getting fired, or something is going on. Maybe it's something, I want to go back to workplace. Something could have happened in the workplace. That's why you're going back to the workplace with the Taurus or a home environment. But I want to go back to workplace first, where they're telling you, so I guess something may have had like a tussle or a fight happen with them in the workplace. And maybe something's going on with you not being in the workplace at that particular time. That could also be another situation. But there's also this situation where you were not home, and this element is communicating something crazy to you that happened to somebody at home or happened to them at home. You're like, I wasn't there with the 5 of Swords. Or this element here where you're getting thrown out by an Aries. It could be in the workplace. Maybe there's an element here where maybe you're responsible for why a Taurus was arguing or fighting with someone, or arguing and fighting with their sibling, and maybe that's why that kind of energy is happening. Or you're responsible, or there's an energy of being thrown out by the Aries. Could be like, maybe the Aries could be a parent, the Aries could be a woman, the Aries could be a woman, yes, or they could also be like a good friend, or they could be your woman. If you're a guy, you're dealing with an Aries woman that is your woman with the 5 of Swords energy here. But something's going on. Why aren't you telling a Capricorn energy that with the 5 of Swords energy? That's why that energy is there. But there's a tired of backing up yourself, or there's somebody is I get the Taurus. So there's a Taurus energy that is very tired of seeing you back up. I get lies. Somebody is tired of seeing you lying to somebody, or someone is tired of you tiresomely backing up yourself with lies with the 5 of Swords. But it has something to do with whereabouts. So maybe you could be lying about where you are, your locations. That could also be why a fight is breaking out also. That could be why a fight is breaking out. A fight is breaking out because somebody is constantly lying with the 5 of Swords. And maybe something's going on with glass. And maybe something's going on with throwing glass. 5 of Swords, like throwing glass because it's very angry and not being thrown out by it. Maybe an Aries element is throwing glass around. But that's why you're trying to move to live with somebody, because something's wrong with the Aries element. Something's wrong with the Aries type of element. So either that where I wasn't home, or I wasn't in the workplace energy, I wasn't here kind of energy could be maybe an Aries was arguing with a Taurus, or this could be an element here where You were not in the house with it. You could have, you either you were or you were not in the house with an Aries like element. But what's happening is that maybe you get home, you may be getting home or back to wherever you go. You may be getting home, and they're throwing glass around and things on. They're throwing things around at you. But it has something to do with somebody with the Five of Swords. It has something to do with something that somebody's saying or something that somebody said with the Five of Swords energy. That's a I want her out or I want him out kind of vibe with the Five of Swords. So you could be communicating that someone's gone here with a planned accident. Also, maybe that's what you're communicating to a Taurus like element. Something's going on with like a fight breaking out, but it was a plan or an accident, a fake planned accident. With the Five of Swords. When I said I get the Aquarian energy, maybe you're trying to set that up with an Aquarius with the Five of Swords. Maybe you're trying to set up a fake accident to happen to someone. But it has something to do with the fact that someone's revealing something with the Five of Swords energy being here. And that's why you're coming home and you're going back into the workplace and you're like, I don't know. I didn't see what happened. Or this element, what this feels like? If it's a planned accident, this could be like impromptu or whatever. This could be a situation here where like you're returning back home. Five of Swords, you're going back home, but there's an expect to see something different kind of feeling. So maybe you were, okay, I see what's going on. These energies could be housemates. Energies could be housemates, family members, Taurus energy with Aquarian-like energy. There's an expect to see something different kind of vibe. So maybe you could there's a secretive phone call or like a secretive discussion that you had between a Taurus, Aquarian, and an Aries-like element, if Aries is involved. The Aries is the one that's driving you crazy. So they're driving you crazy, but they're the catalyst for setting up some type of fake accident to happen to somebody. I was getting a Capricorn. They're responsible for a fake accident or spiritually manipulated accident happening to someone with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords usually represents the head. So maybe something's going on with somebody's head in the home or an argument, like a fake argument. But there's an argument going down inside of a house. It's to scare someone or to scare someone off with the Five of Swords energy here. Maybe this could be happening in a job. Maybe a fight is breaking out in a job between a Taurus and an Aries, or it's in the house and it's a Taurus and an Aries element. But I get a phone call. Aries is on the phone with a Taurus and they're arguing with them constantly with the Five of Swords. But it's how to get her to leave or how to get someone to leave a place. Five of Swords energy. But it has something to do. So this could be a situation where you live with people and it's like maybe one of them, something's going on with being spiritually inclined inside of a house or a workplace, whatever, with the Five of Swords. But there's something that's going on. Something is going on where like somebody is the Aries. The Aries is tired of that. The Aries like element is tired, but they're scared. The Aries element is scared of that. They're scared of it. So what's happening is that somebody is being asked to. So the Aries element is calling a Taurus, and they're complaining. They're complaining about a Capricorn energy with the Five of Swords. They're complaining about them. You know that, and you're at home. Everything's cool. You're at work. Everything's cool. You leave. You leave. You get phone calls that they just got into a fight with each other. But I get an Aries and a Sag. The Aries and the Sag just got into a fight with each other. But I get a Capricorn energy was using their intuition about that. Possibly a Taurus. A Taurus is responsible for getting on the phone with an Aries like element with the Five of Swords. And they're sharing these things with the Five of Swords energies being here. But she needs to get an abortion. Like maybe something's going on. Like somebody needs to get an abortion done. There's people in a neighborhood, or there's people. I get where the Aries lives. There's Aries lives somewhere. And there's people that Capricorn energy. Oh, I see what's going on. Wow. Aries lives somewhere. Five of Swords. Aries lives somewhere. But what's happening is that I get some of the Capricorns, family members or friends or somebody that you think that they set up people to go follow like an Aries or go see what an Aries was doing or whatever. I guess I'm on dates. I mean, you were taking that element out on dates. But somebody's family members and friends have been going over to that element's house to watch what they have been doing with the Five of. She's pregnant with the Five of Swords. There's an Aries like element they're expecting with the Five of Swords energy. They're expecting. But I guess I'm a Pisces, like a Pisces friend or a Pisces. I get the Taurus also. A Pisces is friends with Taurus elements, Capricorn elements. Maybe something is going on with you. Think someone doesn't know that, but they know that with the Five of Swords. But there's a go follow her. Like there's a go follow them. Could be online. Could be online. I kind of see swords as online communication. That's why I said intriguing. Maybe I get a Taurus. Maybe you could have asked a Taurus like element to go follow a Capricorn energy online or Aries online. Some air like element or Capricorn has air on their chart. Hmm. Interesting. Just like go follow her or go follow where she lives or go see what she's doing or go follow her online or go follow her period, go see where she is. That's why I said planned accidents, fake accidents. That's why I said blood with the phone call, I wasn't home vibe or the trip and fall energy with the Five of Swords. But it's a why would she walk down that way? Maybe this could be this could be a situation here where like something's going on with knowing construction workers. Right, the Aquarius and Aquarius energy is friendly with construction workers down some street, and possibly even the Taurus element in you. Somebody knows construction workers. So what's happening is that there's timing on when somebody is leaving a job or a workplace. I don't know. There's timing on when someone is leaving a job or a workplace. So what's happening is when they get to that specific spot, somebody could throw cement or wheel out something so that somebody would trip and fall over it or into it with the Five of Swords. But is it you're responsible? Like you're responsible for setting it up or plotting and planning to set that up with the Aquarius. You're responsible for setting that up with an Aquarian energy. You're responsible with the Five of Swords. You're responsible, but it has something to do with not wanting someone back in a job or not wanting someone back in a home. Five of Swords energy. So this is plots and plans so that someone won't be somewhere anymore, period. Or it's online. Maybe something's going on with I get some of the Aries element following a Capricorn energy online with the Five of Swords. Like the Capricorn energy already knows that, but they're not sharing that with the Five of Swords energy. But there's angst. There's somebody has a lot of angst going on in a workplace or in a home environment. Somebody's got crazy angst going on with you or it's these energies or it's an Aries element with the five Aquarian Aries elements. They're losing their mind. Those elements are losing their mind because somebody is somewhere. They're doing something with the Five of Swords energy. How to get her out? How to get him out? Five of Swords. This could be a very annoying coworker. This could be a very annoying coworker that I get that they're taking up all the space. There's a coworker that's taking up a lot of space for some. Maybe they're big, maybe they're a heavy set person, or they're just taking up a lot of space. Period. Somehow I don't know why, with the Five of Swords, or maybe they're not. Maybe you don't want somebody to take up space. Or you don't want someone to be in some space with the Five of Swords. I keep getting I don't want him or her here anymore with the Five of Swords energy. You're talking you're talking to a Taurus-like element about that. How you don't want someone somewhere anymore with the Five of Swords. Blood, fake accidents. So they're expecting to see something different energy. Maybe it's sons. Maybe it's your sons are fighting all the time. Your children are fighting all the time. Five of Swords. You could get a nanny. You could have called a nanny or a friend to go see. That's why I said go see what they're doing at home. Five of Swords. So that when I get back, it's going to be different. There's going to be no more fighting. There's going to be no more toned down. There's going to be a tone down of energy with the Five of Swords. So either it's the result to get somebody into the hospital, to get somebody to have, not to hurt them, like cause extreme harm to them, but to get them out of the house for a long period of time, the Five of Swords. For a long period of time. That's what you're talking to a Taurus about, or that's what an Aries element is complaining to you about. That's what Aries is complaining to you about, and that's what Aries is complaining to a Taurus-like element about. It's a 3-way, 4-way situation between you, a Taurus, an Aries, and Aquarius energy, Five of Swords. Because I'm scared of her. When I said Aquarius, maybe an Aquarian is scared of somebody. Interesting. Oh Lord, have mercy. You're waiting on the Page of Coins. That's why I said younger Earth sign energy. But it's like, when is she going to leave? This element, it's like maybe an Aquarian, some air-like element. They're asking that. When is she going to leave? Page of Coins. Someone's going with self-healing. Like, this element is self-healing. Maybe there was a mystical accident. It could have been the head. It could have been an accident, whatever it is. But I also get a car. Maybe there's a mystical car accident that somebody was hoping that someone would be injured a long period of time so they won't return to a job or workplace. Page of Coins. Five of Swords. These are also thoughts that you're having. Maybe this could be, that's why I said I wasn't home. This could be an element where this element, maybe they didn't come back home, Page of Coins. And maybe they're returning back home and there's blood on them, or maybe they weren't home. Maybe you were not home, and maybe this element has not returned back home yet with the five. But I know where she is. Like, you know where I get the Aries. Maybe something's going on here. Maybe at Aries, I get speeding. At Aries, like element they were speeding. Aries was speeding with this kind of down the street, whatever. And maybe this element got splashed with something. But the Aquarian, I get an Aquarius guy or a woman, whatever, and Aquarius energy knows that. That knows that an Aries was speeding on purpose to hit or splash. I get someone with toxic stuff. Somebody is getting splashed with toxic stuff on purpose with the Page of Coins. And Aquarius knows that. Or they're setting it up with an Aries element. A Taurus feels bad. A Taurus, maybe they feel bad. I get for a sibling or a brother. Maybe that happened to a sibling or a brother. But something going on with that element, like a brother or a sibling not being around and people asking for them. And maybe that's what happened to them. Somebody may have gone into a fight. Someone may have gone into a sibling may have gone into a fight. A friend may have gone into a fight. You come back home. You're like, is my son okay? You know, what's going on? Is my friend okay? Or is my wife, my husband, whatever. Are they okay? Page of Coins, is she okay? My housemate, is she okay? Page of Coins energy with the Five of Swords. There's an element here where you're asking hungrily if somebody is okay. Maybe somebody's hungry. If you're hungrily asking if somebody is okay. But there's this element that you know. Okay, you're trying to act like you don't know what's going on, but you're fully aware of what happened to somebody. You're fully aware of it. Head, nosebleeds, getting splashed, trip, fall. Why somebody's bleeding? Why somebody's head hurts? Like, you intuitively, maybe it's mystical. You know that. But maybe you ask an Aquarian energy to do that. Like, I get a chant. You may have asked an Aquarius energy to recite, to do a chant so that someone will hit their head or fall. Mystical, black magic kind of things on somebody with the Five of Swords and the Page of Coins. But I paid. Maybe you paid an air-like element to do that. You may have paid an air sign element to do that. But it's a wanting to pay also with the Page of Coins. Maybe you want to pay this element, or you want to pay them for something, or you want to pay them back for something, or that's why you're making. There's a Taurus element is teasing you. Maybe something's going on. That's why I said back to intriguing. If it's not anything tragic and crazy and plots and plans and mystical accidents on somebody, you know what I mean? If it's not anything like that, you're intrigued by a Capricorn energy. You're intrigued by them, or Taurus, whatever, some earth sign. You're intrigued by them, but maybe it's the kind of work that they do. Five of Swords is kind of like, maybe there's a creating an Instagram account kind of energy also. You're creating, or maybe an Aquarius energy was helping you do that. But a Libra-like energy was helping you do that. Create a Instagram account. But so you can follow this energy. You want to follow this, you want to follow a Page of Coins. So it could be your kid. Maybe you want to follow, it's a Page of Coins. Maybe you want to follow your kid online to see what he's doing, see what he's talking to. But you also want to see why someone is looking at somebody with the Page of Coins. Maybe your friend, this could be a situation here where your friends or coworkers, like, they really like this Page of Coins. But it's also this feeling of finding out why somebody passed. Like, maybe you're creating accounts, secretive accounts, into finding out why somebody passed. This is strange with the Page of Coins. Like, you're trying to figure it out with the Five of Swords. Because I was involved all along, kind of feeling with the way somebody passed with the Page of Coins energy. You, an Aquarius, a Libra, an Aries, a Taurus, Five of Swords energy, Page of Coins. There's all these people, like, they want a Capricorn energy away from a job, away from somewhere. Something is not working also. With the Five of Swords, Page of Coins, something is not working. But I get the Aries is tired. The Aries female, Aries is tired, and they're also heavily pregnant. And something's going on with that energy. Like, something's going on with their dreams. Like, Aries energy, that if they're not man, woman, whatever, they're terrified of this energy, and they're having really bad dreams with the Page of Coins. But it's because they're doing something bad to this person, or have bad thoughts of doing something bad to this energy, period. But it's a constant, she's talking about me all the damn time. So it could be a kid that somebody's all in their feelings about, a kid talking about them, or a younger person talking about them. She's grown. Like, why does it matter what she's doing? Page of Coins energy. Why does it matter? Five of Swords. There's an Aries-like element that they're very jealous of this element with the Page of Coins. They're very jealous of them. You know that already. With the Five of Swords, because I am too. Someone's gone with you being jealous of this energy. And maybe that's why this people are making secretive accounts to follow this person, to get them out of the way, to set up mystical accidents to happen to them, not wanting them somewhere anymore. Page of Coins. Or you're intrigued, because you're intrigued by this person. Because you're intrigued by them. You're setting up. You're getting air sign energies help into making secretive accounts so you can follow this person. Page of Coins. Or you're aware that an Aries did that. You're aware that Aries has low self-esteem, and that's why they're doing that to this person. Page of Coins. But I don't want her to hurt my kid. Aries female thinks that a Page of Coins is gonna hurt their child. With the Page of Coins, mystically, there's threats. Like maybe somebody may have threatened to say something, but it's my fault. Like maybe it's either your fault in the sense you impregnate. If you're a dude, you impregnated Aries, and the Page of Coins is like your side woman or side dude, whatever, or side situations, and you don't want the side woman to harm your main woman, vice versa. Somebody's pregnant. Someone's also going to have cold feet. Like somebody could be getting married. Maybe somebody's getting married. Five of Swords, Page of Coins. Someone could be getting married. This energy may be having cold feet. But it's not to me. Like you're a guy, this is a female. They're not. This could be your ex. Five of Swords could be. That's why you're making secretive accounts to figure out who your ex is getting married to. You're funny. Or your ex has cold feet. Or maybe you're still really cold. Cold. Maybe you're cold. Somebody's cold. Excuse me. Or something's going on. Something's going on. Excuse me. Something's going on with an ex getting married, and maybe they're still really close to you, and they're sharing with you the fact that they have cold feet with the Five of Swords and the Page of Coins. Somebody's feet is really their body is cold, period, with the Page of Coins energy. Someone could have passed also with the Five of Swords and the Page of Coins, and someone's going to be being responsible and all these kind of things with the Page of Coins and the Five of Swords. But there's an element here where something was also not working as well. So maybe, or somebody is cold. Maybe it's the weather. Maybe somebody's complaining about it being cold somewhere with the Page of Coins and the Five of Swords. Coldness could be in representation of loneliness also. Like maybe you feel like somebody, I get some of the Aries, maybe Aries is lonely and they're becoming cold and desolate energy with that and depressed and whatever. Or is this element, it's a Capricorn energy, Taurus, whatever. Somebody's really cold and desolate and sad because they're lonely. Maybe you think that's what's going on with somebody. or maybe you think that's why somebody is the way they are, because there's something going with getting treated badly by people. This Page of Coins, they were treated badly by people, or maybe it's you. Maybe this element was treating you badly. They could have been treating you badly, and maybe something's going on with you. With your esteem and feeling lonely and all that kind of stuff. With the Five of Swords and the Page of Coins, maybe I guess someone being a dad. Maybe this energy is your child. This energy could be your kid. Or you have an Aries child, or it's an Aries element that's pregnant. You impregnated Aries, and this element, system is going with feeling bad for this person. You feel bad for this element. You feel bad for this person because maybe they're the side person. They're the side person with this kind of feeling. So this could be something going on in a job environment, and maybe this element was getting, this element was getting fought a lot in a job. And maybe you found out something crazy about them with the Five of Swords. I didn't know that happened to her. Ex-coworker, ex. You didn't know your ex was getting married, or it's your child, something going on with desolate energy with a child, or loneliness with a child, needing to spend more time with your child. Interesting. Or some other crazy situation with set up accidents and somebody passed because of people were being evil towards them. Two of Swords energy for the present. Two of Swords. Should I get a divorce? If I get from an Aries, like you're trying to figure out if you want to get a divorce from an Aries element for business, love, or sex, whatever it is. Like you're trying to figure out if you want to divorce an Aries element. You want to divorce an Aries. Somebody doesn't want to be a single parent. So somebody does not want to be a single parent. So if you're a guy and you're trying to do that to an Aries element, or divorcing Aries could also be divorcing a job. Maybe Aries is a boss. Aries is a boss that's on sick leave. Aries is a boss that is on sick leave, and maybe this energy was invited to go work or be somewhere, or someone's going on with a secretive phone call to this person. Page of Coins. You're making a secret phone call. This could be a coworker. Maybe it's an ex. Maybe I get that you want back. This is a coworker that you want back. Maybe they were fired. They have been fired or they left intentionally. But people were waiting for them to just leave intentionally. A job or home. People are waiting for that to happen. Like sitting and waiting with tea and cups and drinking, waiting for someone to just up and leave on their own. But something's going on. Something's going on with a crazy workplace. A workplace is crazy. Or home is crazy. Something is crazy, but it's because this person leaving or it's because of them leaving intentionally or unintentionally. Or you secretively want this energy back. Like for love or as a you want to work with this person again. So this could have been the one that left intentionally, but there's a force too. They may have been forced to leave somewhere, but you want them back. Two of Swords. You want them back, or you want them back. Or something's going on with a workplace being out of control, and maybe something's spiritual. Maybe you feel like if this energy comes back, they would have invoke an energy of good spiritual energy in a workplace. They left. You're trying to figure out how to get them back. Two of Swords. By a cousin. This energy is a cousin to you also. If they're not a partner, or if they're not a child, that's something's going on with a kid. By an ACS with a child. Maybe this energy, they could be a kid. Maybe something's going on with your wife or boy or husband or boyfriend, but your partner making a secretive phone call to have your child removed from a house. Two of Swords. But a Gemini. Maybe a Gemini is being taken away with the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. But I was not beating on her. It was a Gemini girl child. Maybe somebody's trying to say that you were beating on that child. You were beating on them. But I also the Aries child. Maybe somebody is saying that you were really abusive to an Aries child. Or Aries period. Or Aries is yelling at you about being abusive. Somebody you're starting to wild out on an Aries. Or Aries starting to wild out. Someone's mentally off with an Aries. And maybe they're starting to wild out on you, but it's because of this energy. It's because of a Page of Coins, and that's why people are they or she or he, they want them out the way. They want them out the way. Wow. Two of Swords energy. Should I divorce him or her? How to get him or her back in the workplace again? But it's just storming out. They stormed out of a home or a workplace. They stormed out of a home or a workplace, but they got into an accident immediately after. Knock on wood. Two of Swords. Five of Swords. You may have stormed. This could be an element here where you were arguing with this energy, and maybe you stepped out. You may have stepped out and tripped over something, but you're okay. That could also, but it's karmic. That's something that's karmic about that. But something is karmic happening to you or someone else because of the treatment of this energy of this person. But I think some of the Taurus liking. The Taurus-like element that likes this Page of Coins, if it's a Capricorn energy. Be a Virgo also. I don't feel Virgo heavily, but a Capricorn, Taurus, and the Taurus likes this person, but you don't want that to happen to a Swords. So that's why you're working with an Aquarian energy to get somebody to leave. A job, workplace, home, Two of Swords, Five of Swords. Something going on with jealousy with that also, with the Taurus liking a Capricorn, or you liking them, and then Aries is losing their freaking mind with the Taurus, with the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. But I should have never. I guess you could. I should have never. Whatever it is, whatever's happening here, you should have never let someone live with you. You should have never hired somebody. You should have never, I don't know, slept with someone, impregnated somebody, married. That's why I said divorcing an Aries-like element. But then an Aquarian is trying to tell you that, and an Aquarian is trying to tell you, lose her, like get rid of her, like the Aries-like person, or maybe it's the Capricorn energy. You like a Capricorn energy better. You like them, but there's something going on with the Aries not liking them, man and woman. So they're trying to get you to do some shady, crazy things to somebody. But I get something about losing a job. Maybe something's going on with somebody losing their job. So this energy could be losing their job, but they cause you to lose your job. Like in the past, they may have caused you to lose your job in the past, or you caused them to lose their job, or they left intentionally, or they were fired, but you want them back. But Aries doesn't want you to do that, or they do. Man, woman, whatever, Five of Swords or the Two of Swords, or they're trying to manipulate. Aries guy may be trying to manipulate you into hiring this person again. I'm using intuition that Aries guy likes this Page of Coins. Aries female doesn't like that energy. You want to divorce an Aries female, but man or woman, because they're envious of you, or they're envious of this energy. They're very envious with the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. Very envious. They're very envious. Wow, they're very envious of somebody. Jeez. Woo. Your future has the high priestess. I guess I'm like using your intuition about a new house. Or the fact that somebody moved into a new house. You're using you can have this energy in your chart, or on your chart. Using your intuition about something is going to happen to somebody in a new house. Or using your intuition into you moving somewhere. Something's going to happen with you moving somewhere. With the high priestess, you're using intuition. It's all about the high priestess. The high priestess is not like the moon. If it was the moon, then if I kind of see the moon energy as you trying to use your intuition, like a try. The high priestess is like you are using your intuition. You are using your intuition about this person. Something's gonna happen to them. Head accident, page of coins. You mean you knew someone was going to get fired from a job, or you're responsible for that, or you responsible for accidents happening to someone, or why they're in pain with the page of coins? Why they're in pain? You knew something was going to happen to somebody, but I get some of the cancer though. Maybe somebody has cancer, or maybe someone's going on with a Cancerian energy. But a Cancerian told you to do something also. Maybe a cancer. I get somebody incantation. A Cancer told you to say some type of incantation around somebody, around this person. They told you to say an incantation. And that's why somebody is not well. It has to do with some type of spiritual incantation that you said, but it didn't work, or it did work. That's why I said self-healing. This is something that's mystical about this. So either it's mystically inclined things that people are doing, incantations and things to get somebody to leave a job, but it's not working, or it worked. Or it's why they're ill. And maybe there's self-healing or something. Somebody told you to say something somebody told you, it's not creepy, but it's a spiritual incantation to cause harm to somebody, not to help them. With the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords, it's different kinds of incantations. Wow, Five of Swords, that's coming out with the Five of Swords. Or an Aquarian taught you that, or an Aquarian told you to do something crazy. Jeez. An Aquarian, an Aries, Cancer, somebody showed you some type of crazy incantation. Or maybe you saw, I get Aquarius again. You saw an Aquarius say something to this person. Maybe they said something, but I get something about backwards. Maybe somebody said something to somebody, but it's something is creepy about it. Like somebody said something, like a phrase, but if it's said or played, if it's recorded and said or it's played backwards, then it says something totally different, and that's why someone isn't well. But it has something to do with incantations and spellcraft with the Five of Swords. Jeez, people go deep. People do some really crazy. All right, I'm not even gonna. Wow. Two of Wands energy for your instincts. Two of Wands. I get packing. Maybe you need patience to deal with the fact that you have to pack, or this energy, you need to help this energy pack, or you have to pack things up that belong to this person. Packing. Packing, that's why I said space and needing space. Maybe something's going on with you packing and maybe there's a flight that you're trying to take, or maybe you're trying to travel with this person. But I get Aries. Maybe you're trying to travel with an Aries element, or you did already. But there's a not knowing where to go. Maybe you're trying to fly away with an Aries element, but you don't know where to go with them. Or you're trying to fly away with this element, but you don't know where to go with them. You're trying to pack. You need patience to pack stuff. Maybe it's in a workplace, but it's a make room for. Maybe you're trying to make room for this element in the workplace. But again, that's why I said somebody may have they left and they came back, or they were fired, but somebody undercover somebody fired this person, or they whatever. But they undercover really want them there. But maybe there were jealous coworkers that were complaining out of their brain and eyeballs about this person being there because they were jealous and envious. But you're making space and packing up things to make space for this. I get their own classroom. You're making space for this element to have their own classroom. New hire. Maybe it's a child. Maybe somebody's trying to make space. People are jealous of somebody's kid. Somebody's jealous of somebody's kid. For some reason, like there's something's going on with jealousy with somebody's child. So maybe it's the way the child looks. I don't know. or just this jealous of the way this person look. Maybe something about the hair. Maybe somebody's hair is so like the Aries like element is jealous of this energy's hair for some reason. That's why I don't want somebody somewhere. This is some really petty stuff. And in work, somebody's jealous of somebody's hair. That's why they were asked to leave. That's why they were fired. Like, do you know that already? Somebody was jealous of somebody's hair. Wow. 2 of Wands. Someone's foolish about that. Like, you know that already. Someone's foolish about the fact that somebody's complaining about somebody the way somebody's hair is. But it's the cold. I'm being drawn back to the cold feet. Like, somebody could be getting this energy. Somebody could be getting married. You're aware that somebody's getting married, but there's people that are jealous of the fact that they're getting married. They have cold feet. Something's going on here with a Taurus element proposing to somebody. Maybe a Taurus is proposing to somebody. The Taurus could be proposing to, but something is not real about that, or something is crazy about that to you. With the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Wow. So this is like somebody is falling in love. Like, this 2 of Wands. Somebody is falling in love with somebody inside of a house. Like, this is like you may not be okay. If you're a guy, if it's Cancer or whatever, you're tied to a Cancer or you're tied to this person, whatever. There's a situation here where you you're dealing with someone, but like you be married or dating someone, but they have their eyes on someone else, and someone has their eyes on somebody else has their eyes on your partner. You're not treating them right, vice versa. But someone is like somebody has fallen in love really quickly with somebody, and they're proposing to them with the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. They're proposing to them. Like, you can say about the Aries. I don't know. Me proposing to an Aries element. Cancer doesn't want you to do that. Or you're trying to leave one, or you're trying to divorce an Aries and go to this person, Page of Coins. You want to hire somebody. You want to work with them again. Proposing doesn't have to be like a wedding proposal. Proposing could be like for business. Like, you're quickly, somebody may be getting fired from a job. It's external. You see this happening to somebody or from wherever. But then somebody is like proposing to them, like to come back. I want you to work here again. The Aries isn't like that. The Aries element does not like that. They don't like it at all. Something's going on with them, though, mentally. Your instincts has the Hangman. Does he learn from past mistakes with women or men or jobs, homes? You're learning from past mistakes. Maybe it has something to do, but it has something to do with somebody living somewhere also. Maybe you feel like you made a mistake by having someone live with you with the 5 of Swords and the Hangman. Is she a witch? Like, you're trying to understand if somebody is a witch. They're not a witch. You're trying to understand that with the 5 of Swords and the Hangman energy. Maybe something's going on with you learning things, like educating. That's why I said intrigue. You're intrigued by something that the Taurus is doing, or they're sharing with you about this element here. You're intrigued. So this could be a situation here where you're in a workplace. This energy was hired, and maybe a Taurus already works there or lives, or it's a home environment where this energy, they moved into somebody's mystical. You're learning about that, or it's a partner that you have, but there's elements that don't like that, but there's something's going on with you with wanting to learn more about that and showing somebody how to do things. But there's also this element here where someone taught you an incantation to get rid of somebody. Maybe you didn't use it, or maybe you did. Or maybe somebody's self-healing, or they're protected somehow with Page of Coins. But I know what you're trying to do to me. I'm looking at the Page of Coins. I know what you're trying to do to me. Maybe it's your child. Maybe you're trying to learn incantation to get your child out of the house. Maybe you're trying to, there's something going on with making up things to get a child out of the house. Your child. You're trying to make up things to get your children out of the house. I guess so you could bring a man over. Trying to bring a man over. You're trying to sleep with some man. If you're a woman, you're trying to get your children out of the house so you could bring a man over that's not their father, I guess. Or if you are a woman and you are a dude, maybe your sons, women, whatever. You're trying to get people out of the home so that you can concentrate on your schoolwork. Maybe your child is trying to do that to you, or you're doing that. But I get so a child could also, so your child or your friend or housemate, so they could concentrate on looking at somebody as well with a Page of Coins. Maybe that's what you think. Maybe you feel like that's what your partner is trying to do. Maybe you feel your partner is trying to get you out of somewhere so you can concentrate on somebody, period. So you could watch somebody, or you could watch somebody, look at somebody, be around someone Five of Swords. It's not true. It's not true. Maybe you feel like your man, your woman is trying to do that. Trying to look at somebody to look at. Okay, now I see. This is an element here, but I get a Cancer. You're trying to, but you're trying to get a Cancer to invite someone over. You're trying to get a Cancer to invite this energy over. This attraction with this somebody's family member or a friend. Like if you're tied to a Cancerian energy, man, woman, whatever, they're trying to figure out ways. You're trying to figure out ways to connect with them to invite this energy over. They get someone having a hard on. Like you have a hard on with this person. You have a hard on with them, and this younger person to you, you're trying to date them. You have a hard on with them, but you're trying to invite them over, and maybe someone's gone, but you invite them at the wrong time or the right time, whatever. Sooner than later, invite somebody over. You're hoping, that's why you're trying to learn incantations to get somebody to want to invite someone over, or to get someone over. Period. Trying to get somebody over. Five of Swords. Hey man, Two of Swords. Something along with being closer to a Capricorn energy. You're trying to get closer to that energy. So it could be a friend, someone you want to hire, someone that you want. I guess you want to sleep with a Capricorn energy. You want to sleep with, you're a man, whatever. You want to sleep with them, or you want to work with them from the past. You want to work with them again because there's a school program or a job or office that's going out of control, and you need them back again, or you need their help to understand something that's happening in a workplace. Period. Friend, could be an ex-friend, you find out your whatever, some ex. Knight of Coins energy for your spiritual self. Knight of Coins with this Page of Coins. You want to offer that energy a gig. Or when you're traveling, just give your child money, period. But the Aquarius was complaining about that. And Aquarian energy was complaining about you not giving this Page of Coins energy money. You're not giving them money, or you complaining to an Aquarian energy about not giving the Page of Coins money, whatever. Somebody's complaining about not giving somebody money with the Knight of Coins and the Page of Coins. Wow. Two of Wands. There's an Aries energy that's in the way. That's why you need the patience to deal with a fire sign. The Aries element, they're in the way. They're also bragging about being pregnant as well. Aries is bragging about being pregnant, or they're bragging about doing business with you or whatever. They're just Aries element. They're bragging about something. Period. They're bragging. But I also get they're bragging about where money is going. Aries is bragging about where money is going. They're bragging about where money is going. What you're doing with them with money, what you're doing with them with money. Maybe something is not right about that, or it is. Like the Aries element, like they're bragging about where money is going, or where money is going to go after they make a sacrifice. After they make some type of sacrifice. They're already talking about where the money is going, because maybe somebody is hospitalized. Maybe someone is hospitalized. Wow. Your mentality has a Six of Cups. That's why I said water sign energy. Water sign energy, Six of Cups, childhood. Maybe someone's going on with childhood. But envy. Something that's returning from the past. It's something that's returning from the past is creating some type of energy of envy for some reason. So it could be a coworker that's coming back from the past, a family member that's returning home, like a brother or a sister, or somebody's return. That's why I said bragging. Maybe your sibling got a really good gig. Maybe your sibling or a friend or somebody may have gotten a really good gig somewhere, but they're bragging about it. Or you're inviting someone from the past to come and back to a workplace, and they're like, maybe this envy surrounding the person. Or you're thinking about some relationship that you had in the past, or times that you spent, but it's a force to do. I'm being drawn back to an incantation. You feel you were forced to do an incantation on somebody with the Six of Cups. A childhood friend. A co-worker from the past, a relationship from the past. It is in the past because maybe somebody is gone, because it has something to do with an incantation. Or maybe somebody is returning. Somebody could be returning from the past, but it's something that you did, something that somebody did mystically, a boss, a wife, a husband, whatever it is, and people they're bragging about the amount of money. This could be a situation where someone is using their intuition that they can make a lot of money with this person. An idea, Six of Cups. Ideas resurfacing from the past. What's changing for you is the Page of Cups. Right? Another kid. Another kid, if another child is coming into the picture. That's why I said this child needed money, or if it's not a younger person that needs money. There's another kid. Right? The Aries. Maybe an Aries is pregnant with a Page of Cups child. Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces child. Maybe they're pregnant now, and this child is going to be due during that time period. May, June, whatever. July. I don't know. But I should have never conceived. Maybe there's something going on with you with conceiving with somebody, and this child, and there's a child, or you haven't. I don't know. There's another child in the mix, like or it's a younger. Maybe there's another younger person in the there's another person in the mix. Period. A younger water sign energy that you also, if it's not a kid, this is energy you slept with. You slept with that. Maybe they're another woman to this Page of Coins as well. But I have Pisces. This is a Pisces person. If they're a Pisces adult, but you're younger than you, or it's another kid that's becoming there's another kid in the mix. Okay, now I see. If you're a guy, there's multiple women that you impregnated. There's more children coming into the picture. Or if you're a guy, there's more than one woman. There's more than one woman that you mess with, you slept with. There's this energy. They're retaliating. If they're a Pisces, they're retaliating on you. A Cancer, some water sign energy that's younger than you, they're retaliating. If they're not a child, could be a retaliating child that deserves attention. Or it's another younger person that you mess with that is, and they're in the picture again. They're in the picture. They're retaliating. But it's not on you. Why don't you leave in Aries? Like maybe somebody's trying to tell you to leave an Aries element. Maybe it's a water sign that's trying to tell you to do that. Or this energy, Page of Coins, trying to tell you to. This could be a stepdad, stepmom situation with kids and family. Like maybe something's going on with favoritism with these two kids. This favoritism with these two. This is a child that they're not being favored. If this is one of your children or somebody's kid. 5 of Swords, child support. Page of Coins, Page of Coins, Page of Cups. This is the retaliating child. This is not the retaliating child. But someone is also finding out that they have more siblings or something. Maybe your child is your son. Your son is finding out that he has more siblings, or your son is expecting more siblings or something with the Page of Coins, because somebody got in contact with their mom, their dad, something like that with the Page of Cups. You thought you were the only child. Somebody thought they were the only kid. It was family like that. And children complain about not having money, or you giving money to a child, or you impregnating more than one woman, or potentially doing that with the Page of Coins, Page of Cups, and Coins. It's not younger people and co-workers. This energy could be a younger co-worker. Like it's someone that smells bad. There's a younger co-worker that smells bad. That's mean. There's a younger co-worker that smells bad, or a younger friend or person that you're talking to that they smell bad. They have a smell. Younger person. That's why you want this energy back. You're waiting on Page of Coins. I want you on your hands and knees. You're on your hands and knees for this energy back. The resolution has the 6 of Coins. There's a spending time with Earth sign energy. But it's a helping move. You're also helping the High Priestess, 6 of Coins. You're also helping somebody move again, or move back in, or move, period. Or you're helping them get situated in a job, like I said, in a job or a home or whatever. You're inviting somebody over. But every time I say that, the Aries does not want. The Aries-like element, they're hell-bent on you spending time with this energy, or as a Cancer, or as a younger water sign, that they're hell-bent on you spending time with this energy. But it has to do with favoritism in a home. Or your child likes this energy, and you don't want that to happen. Or something going on with a pregnant Aries, and or sacrificial things, and trying to sacrifice somebody, and they're already bragging about the money. But it has to do with the fact that somebody is pregnant, or they're pregnant and newfound they're pregnant. Okay? All right, let's see the outcome here. Seven of Wands. Because I can't believe this. Could be the reason into why you're moving again, or you're moving someone again. 7 of Wands. But what did she say? Somebody said something again. This energy could have said something, right, to a Taurus, or about a Taurus. This energy said something to a Taurus, or a Taurus said something to this energy. I can't believe this. 7 of Wands. There's truth with this into something that's tough. I always see wands as travel. You're traveling, and some type of truth is hitting you really hard with the Seven of Wands. Or somebody hit themselves really hard with something. Like I said, this could they get when I picked up this card, I get trip and fall. Somebody tripped and fell, and something's going on with that. With seven, but the Aries and an Aquarian energy is responsible for that. Why somebody mystically, why they tripped and fell, mystically, Seven of Wands, or why something happened to somebody. If not that what's going on is that somebody is aware of your plans and getting back with this energy or whatever. Somebody's aware of that, or you want to be with them hungrily. Or you're aware that you're aware that somebody wants to be with this person. So there's jealousy with the Seven of Wands. There's jealousy with that. There's jealousy with that. With the Seven of Wands energy. Wow, High Priestess. Somebody also said something crazy. And you don't understand why a boss wants somebody back, or a boss said something crazy about someone, or an ex-coworker, somebody said something crazy about somebody, but they want them back. They want them back, or somebody's making secretive online profile. The Aries is doing that. The Aries is making secretive online profiles. They're making secretive online profiles. Wow, with the Seven of Wands. Or they already did that. They already made secretive online profiles to follow someone. To get somebody caught. Because they don't want somebody somewhere anymore. They don't want somebody back, or they don't want you to invite someone to work or live somewhere, whatever it is. Or you don't want that. I don't feel that. I feel like there's an Aries and Aquarian energy. A Cancer also. There's a Cancer that doesn't want that to happen also with the Seven of Wands. Women, men. Wow. Seven of Wands energy. All right, Sag, let me know how it resonates. Be well. Take care. Bye.